Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, The Expanse Season 6, Episode 1. I'm finally getting around to watching Season 6. I finally have enough time. It's been a minute since I last sat down and filmed something alone, let alone watched and filmed The Expanse. So it feels really good to be back. I'm really excited. I spent the last couple of days kind of reorienting myself with everything that has been going on, and just rewatching my own reactions, other people's reactions, trying to remain spoiler free as much as I can when I literally follow all the fucking cast members on Twitter. So yeah, I when back in December when this season came out, I believe it was December 10th, I was avoiding Twitter and social media in general like the plague, because I follow a lot of Expanse related media, even on Instagram, like fan art accounts, whatever. I was really trying to avoid everything, and I successfully did. I am ready to get into it. So basically, the last time we were in this world of the Expanse, the last thing that happened was the Bar Keith was blown up while I believe traveling to Laconia, I believe. And I'm very sorry if a little bit of this is rusty with me, but obviously tensions with the Belters and Earth are very tense. Marco is a terrorist and is bombing the shit out of Earth, killing millions of people, so we're gonna have to see what's going on there. Alex unfortunately passed away while trying to rescue Naomi, I believe is when that happened. And yeah, nothing really changed with Marco. He's still a murderous psychopath, and Philip is following very closely in his footsteps. I remember last season they gave us little seeds planted that maybe Philip will join the good side, but who knows? Who knows? It's that classic, father taking after son, good side, bad side, dark side, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to shut up and stop rambling because I really do want to get into the episode. Hopefully we will have a lot to talk about once I finish. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into episode 1.
Flanker vine.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so obviously this is not Earth. Earth is currently a war zone right now.
It's okay. You can come out. I'm friendly. See? It's okay. It's okay.
Is it from what she gave them?
You're gonna be okay.
This is giving me Godzilla vibes. This feels like Skull Island. Animals that would exist in Skull Island. Very cool. Oh, and those look like the freaking things from Illis. I was right. It is Laconia. What the fuck is this, though? What was that? Holy shit. Yeah, they vow revenge. And you know what? Christian didn't even want that to happen, because she didn't want the civilians to, not the civilians, the survivors to become terrorists with Marco.
Now Earthers know what it feels like to be Belter.
The combined railgun barrage destroyed the 3 incoming rocks.
I used to like shooting stars.
I never did.
Total casualties under 500.
Don't try to make it sound like a success.
We'll have 3 more battleships ready for deployment by year's end. The yards are working around the clock, so.
Oh, I missed this bitch. Love that her lipstick is matching the fur on her coat. Very nice touch. Very nice touch. I hate that we only get 6 more episodes of everybody, but also just Christian.
Have you read the latest biospheric assessment?
Not yet.
Repurposing our atmospheric CO2 scrubbers isn't working. Not well enough. Every rock kills us a little more, even when they miss.
That, I feel so sad for Christian. I feel so sad because she's always working in the best interest of Earth, always. And it just kind of, she can't do anything now. They're fucking, there's ash falling from the sky.
Firing one!
Damn, they've been doing this for a minute.
Well, I guess that confirms the rumors of free Navy activity in this area.
Do you think I could convince Chrissy to pay us for every one of these assholes we take out?
I'd like to see you try.
I'm serious. Guess I'm gonna have to go out there and see if we got any holes that need plugging.
All right.
Holden is tired. You could see it in his face.
You catch that power out on PDC-5?
Uh-huh.
It looked to me
Like a series of transient spikes trip the surge protectors?
Make sure you reset the master bus before you start the diagnostic.
You should have more faith in me than that.
You know I do.
God damn it, there's another ship down there.
Hang on. I don't think that is a ship. It's a drive.
The flow of colony ships and all agricultural supplies from Earth has stopped.
The last report from Ganymede said crop yields were up.
Yes, but Ganymede cannot be our only source of food. Our people are going to starve. Sooner, not later.
Get a list.
We've had a few scattered reports, but none of them panned out.
Increase the bounty on Joma 20%. And the Rocinante as well. Rosenfeld with me.
After all this, out of all of his goals, it's like Drummer and Naomi, finding them is on the top of your list right now.
Marco! 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 Marco!
It's so annoying.
It has been many years since I set foot on Ceres, but it was always ours. We forged our identities here. Ceres will be the capital city of our Belter nation. A place all Belters can be proud of. And forever call home!
He's thinking about it. He's having, even if it's 1% of his brain being like, yo, maybe my dad isn't the best person. There's still a fraction of him that is definitely thinking maybe his dad isn't all that great. You think his dad cares about him either? Like, Marco does not care about Philip. Maybe in the sense of just having an offspring to follow in his footsteps, but on a personal level, no way.
What were we able to get off the Duval?
Moving the crew over was the first priority.
I know that.
We transferred most of the fuel, 1 tank of water, 2 pallets of rations.
Munitions.
1 torpedo.
Which brings our missile load to a grand total of 3.
At least we killed him.
We have to figure out how they're being triggered.
I think I see it.
Yeah, that's the navigation computer.
I see the diagnostic port.
That looks scary.
Copy
That looks
that.
like something I would not want to touch. But you know Holden. Hero Holden. You fucking activate it?
I think the magnetic bottle's cycling up.
Oh my god.
What the fuck are you doing? You need to get out of this now!
Oh my god.
Get close to me, goddammit!
Holy shit. He's so like he doesn't care about his own life.
No, it's sure if I could break it, shut it down.
Just come back inside, please.
Like, I feel for her, because you know what that does to your brain? He just throws himself at every dangerous situation like he could fix it.
Is there something you need Peaches to do differently?
I don't really care what she does.
Get off the ship.
We've been flying together
Not
for months
exist.
now. She's been working her ass off.
You decided to make her part of the crew. As if that could replace Alex.
But maybe you could cut Peaches a fucking break, like we all did for you.
You should find somewhere else to be.
Oof.
You're right about that.
See, Philip, he was the gun on the Pella.
Were you part of the attacks on Earth?
Me, no. Not so lucky, no. He was.
You were?
Hey, don't be so modest.
He's not proud of it.
Philip, he was the tip of the spear. He made in your load up burn.
Hey, Philip! Where you going, Koyo?
Ceres is not Medina. If Sandrani wants more for this station, they can tighten the food and water rations. We owe these people nothing.
Cities is our capital.
Damn.
These are our people. Your job is to get them what they need.
We should discuss this further.
I would like to in private.
Installed and inspected, and we need to reinforce the abutments.
He's just overlooking him. And that's gonna piss Philip off. Might piss him off enough to, like, act out and go against him. Maybe not now, but in future episodes.
I am out here to kill Marco before he kills us. The only reason that I'm still out here instead of drinking myself blind on moon is because I don't want to abandon you. So don't abandon us.
Hey, I found something. I pulled as many signal relays in the belt as I could, looking for coded bursts at that frequency over the past few months.
Each of these signals launched a rock.
Which gave me another idea. I triangulated the signals to see if I could find out where the transmission came from.
Spotters like these are highly specialized ships. There can't be that many of them in operation. If we could find it and take it out, it could seriously reduce Marco's ability to keep hitting Earth. Prepare to get underway.
Aye, Captain.
I think sometimes I convince myself the worst can't happen. It's a way for me to get through things. I'll be more careful. For all of us, I promise.
Oh, wow.
And we're not going to stop. I don't know how much longer I can bear it.
I don't blame her. I wasn't expecting Holden to be so self-aware either. Like, he has a good grasp on Naomi's emotions. But I think anybody would feel bad if they kept on putting themselves into danger and their partner had to watch them do that every single time.
Has anybody in your cabinet proposed negotiations?
The deliberations of my cabinet in a time of war are a matter of national security and none of your fucking business.
Madam Secretary General. You know, Sergeant, if you want my advice...
I don't.
You should try to impress upon your boss the fact that she has constituents. The one thing I always liked about you is you kind of suck at lying.
But fucking hero! Killed the to me!
You're coming in hot,
Fucking hero!
Okay, come on, let's go. I take you back to the ship.
Fucking touch me! The fuck you gonna do about it, huh?
Whoa! Yo, what the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Does he not realize what he just did? That's like your friend. That's like your best friend. Holy shit.
Ma'am?
Oh.
I never thought I'd actually enjoy this sensation. The whole planet not putting me down for once.
It's very symbolic.
I can come back if you like.
No.
It's a very intimate moment. Oh, I love Christian.
You're sick of doing nothing.
So are you.
So is the whole fucking planet. I just received word from Holden. He believes they've located an enormous spotter ship. We need better than good.
Bobby is over it. Like, I know Christian is over it too. They both just hate their jobs.
Trying desperately to keep ourselves going by pretending we're not. We need more than that. Something big.
You have something in mind?
I do.
What is it? Miss Christian? What the hell is she talking about? Wow. And that's the end. Okay. Interesting first episode. All right. Let's dissect the many things that have just happened. First, let's talk about Christian because obviously she's my favorite. I've always loved her, always supported her. I feel like she's really at a rock bottom right now. She's at a point where it's like, stop fucking asking me questions. Like, I don't want to deal with this. I have to, but just for 5 minutes, can I just decompress and just turn off my job and turn off the voices of people barking questions and orders and what is expected of her. I feel like there's a lot of weight on her, and as she was explaining this episode, it was super symbolic. She's relaxing by chilling in 0G, and she's completely enjoying it. And for somebody who hates space as much as she does, I feel like that was a symbolic moment of, like, you know, her being one with space, and that's, like, you know, her feeling relaxed as a result of being in 0G. And it's, like, very ironic because usually space is the cause of her stress, but now it's like the thing that is de-stressing her. or she is using to de-stress, right? And she was saying to Bobby, you know, I know you hate your job too. And Bobby didn't deny it. I mean, shit. I would too. It's been however long, 187 days, maybe even longer. It's been a long ass time. You know, since these attacks have started. And it's super stressful. They are still happening. Millions of people are dying, all at the hands of Marco, who is another thing that we need to talk about. And it sucks. I really do feel for Christian. I hope that she gets a nice, like, plot this season where people listen to her and she gets shit accomplished. Because you know what? They should have listened to her last time with Paula. And they didn't. Palace, sorry. And, look where that got everybody. Just escalated the fucking terrorists that are now in Marco's Free Navy. And speaking of Marco's Free Navy, they have control over Ceres. They killed Dawes, which is wild. They killed literally the last remaining person that was kind of working with, you know, not kind of, he was working with Earth, and was with Johnson, kind of representative of this old wave mindset of, you know, using politics, using relationships, networking in order to get what the Belters want. And maybe, you know, they don't look at Anderson Dawes and Fred Johnson that way. They look at them as traitors. They look at them as, you know, people who are conspiring with the enemy, and that's what makes them terrorists, because there's no middle ground for them. It's black or it's white. And right now, they are just bombing the shit out of Earth with these asteroids. So Marco isn't stopping anytime soon. He doesn't care about his own people, clearly. He only cares about himself and his interests. His interests right now seem to be finding Drummer, finding Naomi. And you know what? I hope that Philip steps up and does something to stop this plan, because it seems like he really wants to. So, I think it's really fucked up that Marco is starving his own people. Like, not starving, but, like, essentially that's what he said. Like, he doesn't really care if they have food. If they don't have enough food, like, ration it a little bit more. I don't know what his right-hand woman, what her name is, but she's also a piece of shit. She's going along with whatever he says. She's like, you know, just like a little minion. And, I think Belters are finally happy that Earthers know how they feel. And that's all it's about for them. It's solving violence with violence. It's like this cycle of violence theme that exists. And it never ends. It never ends. Once you start something like this, it's just like violence after violence after violence, because it's like the people who are victims of it are gonna, like, attack their persecutors, and vice versa. It doesn't matter who started it. It matters how it ends, essentially. And then we got Marco making a deal with the people in Laconia. That happened at, you know, last season, or like in between the two seasons. Marco exchanged Fred Johnson's protomolecule to be studied and worked upon in Laconia in exchange for free control and reign over the thousands of fucking systems that exist there. So we saw a little bit of Laconia. We saw that it kind of has the, like, not buildings, like mountains, structures, sorry, I couldn't think of that word, that were on Illis also. So could be protomolecule related, could be not. There's only 5 episodes left to, like, really, like, wrap this up, summarize it. I'm interested to see what they're gonna do. Now, I understand why they're wrapping it up and this is the final season, because apparently with the books there's like a 30-year time jump after this book. Never got around to reading the books. That is a very deep regret of mine, and I would like to read them in case they do revisit this show in maybe movie form or in TV show form down the line. And they do pick up that storyline maybe 30 years later with the same cast. That would be cool. It sucks that they had to end it on season 6, a show that is so well regarded and so loved, but I do understand that it kind of would be different. You know, they would have to completely recast if they jump 30 years in the future, and maybe that's something that they didn't want to do. So yeah, I enjoyed seeing the Laconia scenes, kind of representative of this, like, you know, new age, new wave. I mean, I assume that this little girl was born on Laconia and has only known life on Laconia. And so it was interesting to see her interacting with the different, like, flora and fauna on that planet. And she killed one of the little animals. I think she fed it, like, bread or something, some type of food. And she killed it. So clearly Bread does not interact well with the animals on this planet, which is, you know, I feel like it's a metaphor for something. Everything in this episode was a metaphor because, you know, just like Bread, which is like a food from Earth, did not interact well with this alien species. It's very representative of what's going on with the proto-molecule in general, just them exploring different worlds in general. You know, humans are going to have to interact with these alien life forms that have presumably existed on these planets for millions, hundreds of millions of years. So, as they continue to, well, not now because Marco has control, but as they would hypothetically continue to expand the human race into these thousands of solar systems, that would be the ongoing problem that they would have to deal with, is the interaction between the aliens and the humans. It's like problem after problem on the show is the theme. So yeah, and then we got to see the Rosie crew caught up with them. Very tense, a lot of tension in that ship. Obviously, Alex died. That is a cause of tension, but also they've been doing the same thing for the past, 187 days. It's been like morale is low, and now Naomi is having to every single time be concerned over Holden's life and the fact that he has this like hero complex and has to always swoop in and save the day, and it's really stressful for her, and I don't blame her for being stressed, but it's really nice to see Holden actually acknowledge that towards the end. I was not expecting that. So yeah, I'm gonna shut up and get into the next episode because I don't have that much time and I really do want to watch the next episode. So I will continue my train of thought in my pre-episode thoughts for episode 2. As always, thank you guys for watching. Check out my other reactions if you have not already, and I will see you guys for episode 2. Alright, bye guys.